been a very difficult day for the past. It was a very difficult day yesterday. I'll start with that. And know that the entire city of Minneapolis and the state of Minnesota is with Renee and Renee's family. What we experienced yesterday was an incident that no one, no loved one, no family member should ever have to experience. And I want to talk a little bit about what our community members have been doing here in the city and the state. Because what you are seeing from folks on the top of the level at the federal government is trying to demonize our neighbors. Neighbors that are literally helping provide rent for our immigrant neighbors that are struggling to barely make it by. Folks patrolling our neighborhoods to make sure that they can alert any neighbor that immigration enforcement is happening on their block, in their neighborhood, or in their city. Folks driving people to work and back home from work. Folks that have not been sleeping for many hours just to make sure that their loved ones can stay together, because what the federal government is trying to do is tear our community apart and split our community members apart as well. And what we need from the community right now is to continue to patrol our neighborhoods, continue to observe the illegal actions by the federal government, because they are completely illegal. And the reason I am saying that is because we need people to continue to stand up. What happened on 34th and in Portland should have never happened. We need that ICE agent and those ICE agents that were complicit in that act to be immediately arrested.
That's right. That's right.
We need these ICE agents immediately fired.
That's right.
And they need to be held accountable for their atrocities. And we will take nothing less than that. And after that, we will continue to stand with our immigrant neighbors, and we will continue to call for the complete abolition of ICE, because they should not exist to begin with.
That's right.
They need to be arrested. They need to be fired and held accountable. And anybody that watched that murder needs to be put on trial as well, because this happened blocks away from the murder of George Floyd. And our city will not take anything less than that. They need to be fired immediately, and they need to be arrested. And the city needs to be doing everything that it can to step in and help. We can't just say, ICE, get the fuck out of here. What we have to actually do is pass meaningful policy that is going to keep families together.
That's right.
So yes, ICE can get the fuck out of here, but we also need to make sure that Minneapolis is saying, these are the policies we have to make. We need rent control in Minneapolis to make sure families can stay here. We need more money for immigration legal services. We actually have to kick out ICE out of here. We need to make sure that folks have the needs that they have to make sure they can stay together. But that actually means that we actually listen to the people, like people here, asking for actual changes in our city. So again, what happened yesterday is disgusting. Renee is in all of our hearts. And what we know is that we need more people out there, because as I'm sitting here, I wouldn't be surprised if more folks are getting kidnapped.
The whole city is coming out. Everybody is an observer, and everybody cares about their neighbors getting kidnapped and brutalized in the city. The city has not stopped observing. The city has not stopped patrolling. The city has not stopped being out. From the second that Renee Good was murdered, we have seen the city continue through the night, today, yesterday, after it happened.
Renee Good.
Renee Good.
Renee Good was an observer. She was not a threat. She was not committing a crime. She was not endangering anyone. She did not deserve to have her life taken. Observers exist to protect accountability. They exist because communities know that unchecked power kills. And Renee Good paid the ultimate price, simply for witnessing, for being present, for caring enough to show up. Her death is not an isolated tragedy. It is the predictable outcome of systems that treat human life as collateral damage.
This movement are thinking about staying safe, risk assessment, morale as well.
TCC4J joins the community's demands to release the names of the ICE agent who murdered our sister, prosecute, and jail him. And we join people across the country demanding that ICE get the hell out of our cities right now. Justice for Renee Good.
ICE does not get to come here and terrorize our communities and murder our community members in broad daylight without the people standing up and fighting back. Thank you.